What's good? What's good?
Every other city I go, from Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know. My people know it's MAGDOG TV, let's go. To every city I go. From Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know. My people know it's MAGDOG TV, let's go. Let's go.
So we say it's time to make the biased refs against Prime go viral. They better hold the ball. Let's catch up. Glad to see the Coach Prime give the Lions some praise. Um, Eye candy, Weya, still reinforcing bad habits. Yeah, we're gonna get into that in a second. Why are we doing this? Like continuing to throw the ball, risking the health of Travis and Shador. But first, man, let's congratulate the defense. The defense played, I mean, absolutely great football. Um, I mean, they saved us in the first quarter because we got off slow. Um, Towards the end, as far as the end of the game, I do feel like Colorado should have just went on and ran the ball. But at the same time, I understand that you know just was too much noise being talked. So I mean, I have mixed feelings as far as the end of the game. But we'll see. I was genuinely happy for our team until this, yeah, good win. But man, we are going to get our, yes, yes, I agree. Shout out to Protect Your Peace. Coach Prime wanted to run it up with the bad blood. I'm a little bit for it, but I'm mainly against it because, like I said, what if one of our players would have got injured? You know, we haven't even got into conference play yet, so it's too early to sit there and play to the level of Colorado State. Just run the ball, get out, take the win. I mean, you've already dominated enough. There's no need to rub it in. F that running it up, take the win. He going to start. He going to get his starters hurt. So let me catch up with everybody. He says, "Man, I don't like how they doing. Oh, for real, for real. Like, ain't no way he supposed to come in that garbage time. Ain't no. Yeah, I would agree to that. Travis is the man. Yeah, Travis played great. That was about J5. He will lose recruits with that mindset. No, I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't you want to go play for somebody, um, where they're going to play all the way through into the final whistle? But I do feel like Coach Prime shouldn't have been trying to run it up, though. So we had a lot of great parts as far as the game go. On y'all way in, we got 150 people in the room. Hit the like button. I'm very excited to make this live because in the first quarter I got very scared. I'm not gonna lie to y'all because I felt like it was a repetition. So we had a few points. I'm gonna go ahead and show these. I'm gonna also share the live link for those that want to chime in and give their thoughts. But let's take a look at the first slide. Yeah, definitely hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. Shout out to Vanessa. What's going on, Vanessa? Shiny King in the house. What's going on? What's going on, Shiny King? We got that win, man. Doesn't it feel good? I mean, it feels good to get that win. That's how I feel. I feel good that we finally won, and it's always good to win. Hate losing. Now the haters got more to talk about. You know, now they're gonna say, "Well, y'all only played Colorado State," or they're gonna start saying, "Why Coach Prime running up the score?" They're gonna talk about everything other than the fact that we won this game, and that's why I'm not gonna really buy in too much to it. I mean, I'm going to say, yeah, I agree with most of y'all as far as we should have went on and played it safe. You know, we got our guys healthy. Let's get out healthy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Colorado State. You know what I'm saying? Even though Colorado State talked a lot of noise, for the most part, they was clean. A few times I did see some costly penalties on their end. One tackle, one roughing the passing the call on Shador Sanders that actually helped us out a lot. You know what I'm saying? But the way the game ended, They had great sportsmanship. You saw a lot of them shaking the hands of Travis Hunter, and Shador, and and Coach Prime and Jay Norvell shook hands. It was great sportsmanship on their side. So yeah, they talked a lot of noise, and they made the game exciting to see. But Colorado punched them in the mouth, and they did exactly what we wanted them to do for sure. Was shallow on Achilles' heel is a question that shouldn't be asked, because I was looking to see how secondary would respond. They hit and wrapped up. Was very surprised to see them throw at Travis Hunter. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they regret doing that. We can't complain about everything. We got to win. Facts. This ain't gonna be the live where I'm gonna sit here and be complaining about how we was able to win the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna. That ain't finna be the live. You know what I'm saying? We ain't having a live after winning, dominating, not just winning, dominating. 28-9. Why would you be mad? You know what I'm saying? Did we have some situations where we would have wished, would have been a little different, just to keep guys healthy? But regardless, everybody got out of there healthy on the Buffs team. So it's no reason to sit there and continually complain. That don't make sense to me. Should have allowed Micah to finish out the game. Yeah, shout out to Micah. Micah absolutely played a great game. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, but I also like that the fact that they ran the ball. And you guys understand that we actually ran the ball. That's why I say everybody played great. Micah had 9 rushes. And listen, Micah had 9 rushes for 65 yards. If you guys didn't watch my video where I made a video like 7-8 hours ago, and I called it. I said he was going to get at least 60 or 70 yards. You know what I'm saying? I called it. You guys go and check that video out and then come back in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I was telling everybody Michael Welch been a dog. The announcer kept calling Michael the wrong name. Yeah, I seen that they thought he was the other kid that everybody been saying need to start. I said no, it need to be Micah, and Micah showed them why he need to be starting. Good game, must build from here. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna celebrate the dub tonight for sure. But after the night, we got to get back to conference play. Now it's gonna get when it really matters is conference play. You know what I'm saying? Only reason why this game was really so intense is because of the rivalry. Same thing with Nebraska, but I mean, it's just getting started. We got to beat Baylor, Kansas State. We're trying to get to the playoffs. We're not just trying to win against a Colorado State. So this is a great comment right here. I agree. Finally, script balls. Offense did good. Also, yeah, shout out to Bentley. Yeah, you saw Bentley script the ball. It was great. Appreciate you. Yeah, anybody want to donate to the channel? He says, I had six rushes for 31 yards. Yeah, he did good as well. I mean, the whole entire offensive line did good as well. I mean, Preston Hodge did great. You know what I'm saying? He had him an interception. You know what I'm saying? So many guys did absolutely great. Bro, Coach Prime was so happy. I ain't seen Coach Prime that happy in a while. I mean, he was happy. I was happy as well, man. I mean, it's been a while since I've been happy. But only at the end of the game where I was like, come on now, let's just take the dub. We don't want to get none of our guys injured. But man, I was excited. Too many holding calls. Yeah, I mean, we had some holding calls. We had some penalties. But once again, as I said before, the score was 28-9. Let's go. Please hit the like button. Yeah, 270 in the room. Hit the like button. The defense actually plays better without Shiloh. I wouldn't say that, because I feel like that Shiloh has his own style. We need Shiloh aggression. But I can tell you one thing is that when Shiloh comes back with what we have already gained, our defense is going to be much, much better, because now they're getting a chance to see what Carter can do at the safety position. So now you mix him in with Shiloh and Simon Craig, and those guys start rotating. Man, this defense is phenomenal. Like I said, Robert Livingston, we chew him out at times when he don't make adjustments, but he made adjustments this game. So we have to give credit to the defensive coordinator. as well as the offensive coordinator. They played a great game. Just at the end, I wanted them to go ahead and just run the ball, get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? But I understand why they was trying to run up the score. So it really wasn't no big deal, as I said before, because everybody got out safe. We definitely um, shout out to FPSD, man. Appreciate you for the super chat. He says we definitely don't need Shiloh. I can't say that, but he says CU got better players who don't have late hits. Yeah, I can't agree to that. I mean, we need all we can get for this conference play, but I can say that we have shown that we still deep, defensively. But I can't just say we don't need Shiloh. I mean, that would be disrespectful to, what Shiloh can provide as far as aggressions. But I can say we have shown that we can win without Shiloh. So when he comes back, you add him along with other guys in rotation. I mean, the defense absolutely the defense gave our offense time to get going. We got a very, very good defense. It's Colorado State, though. They garbage. Y'all weren't saying that last week. Who was that? Matt B. the Great, the YouTuber that was talking about we was going to lose and, all that. Y'all weren't saying that last week. Welch a dog. Oh, yeah, he a dog. If Shy was there, that long run would not have happened. Facts. PH was all over the field. 305 people in the room, man. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, man. Do you feel like they need to give Mata don't miss a break? He seems to be regressing. That's my opinion. Not necessarily going to say that because I feel like Mata is a different style kicker. He's more of a field goal, extra point type of kicker. He's not a long distance kicker. I think special teams we're gonna have to go with Philly more because he have a stronger leg. You know, I mean that first possession that you're talking about with Mata, I fought the play calling because Michael Welch was going. He was toting the rock and then we started to throw it and it put us in a position where we had to kick a field goal. But now I'm not gonna put too much on Mata. Yeah, he needs to kick better, 100%. But that drive could have been a lot better than what it was. Overall, the offense played a very good game. Malcolm, why risk a 15-yard penalty for a celebration? Yeah, I know. I understand that, Allen. I mean, that's a great question. Um, but it's just so much emotion was in this game from the coaches as well. You guys got to understand, Coach Prime been taking a lot of heat. And this game has shown me that Coach Prime listens to the media because I've never seen Coach Prime as excited, as aggressive. I mean, throwing the ball with 3 minutes left and we up 28-9. I mean, that see, when I'm looking at the game, I'm looking at all different things. I'm not just looking at what's going on. I'm also looking at the reasons of what's going on. And so the way Colorado played, they pretty much showed me that they pay attention to the media because they was trying to run it up. You know what I'm saying? And they allowed Shador and Travis Hunter to stay in the game with 2 minutes left. Do I like it? No, because I understand the game is a very violent game. But at the same time, do I understand it? Yes. With all that talking and all that heat they was taking, absolute understanding. If you guys don't understand this, if you guys were watching the game, even the commentators, the announcers starting to kind of like not like it. You know what I'm saying? So Coach Prime's objective was accomplished in this game because even the announcers started saying, "Oh, they got whooped by Nebraska." Oh, you know what I'm saying? They was trying to throw a little slick shade. So everything Coach Prime wanted to rub in, he definitely was able to do so for sure. Coach Prime wasn't going. You guys got to understand, Coach Prime is a winner. So he kind of like he took this personal. If Shy was there, that run would not have happened. Stop hating on Shiloh. Let's play the next slide. I mean, we had a lot of great plays. Very, very good. 324 in the building. Yeah, hit that like button. Hit that like button. I'm gonna also share the live. I want to hear some of y'all opinions. Don't be afraid to get on here and share your thoughts. Whether you're a Colorado State fan, if you keep it respectful, y'all know I open the platform to anybody. The defense is great. Great game. Yeah, the comments coming in so fast. I'm trying not to skip everybody. That's right. Prime kept the shades on. He did. Did you guys see pregame? Jay Norvell was going at it with our wide receiver coach. That was going at it. I was expecting that from the players, but this year it seemed like it was more personal with coaches. So that's why I said this game was a personal game. It was almost like playing Madden and you up 28-9, and you still want to just you want to rub it in. That's why I was like, I can understand that. Norvell pointing hands and ish. I wonder what he's gonna say now in his press conference. Now we all been waiting on MAGDOG to give his opinion tonight. The least you could do is thumbs up the live. You gotta understand. Some of them gonna thumbs it up. Some of them ain't. It comes with it, I guess. I'm just glad to be in front of the camera after a dub. I would like for them to hit the like button, but it is what it is. I would put it like this: if I had the option for likes versus us losing, hey, I'm gonna take the dub all day. I don't care if I get 0 likes. We won. We won this game, man. It feels good to be talking about us winning. He says we don't need Shallow at all. Mata is too fat to kick past 20 yards. I mean, again, as I said before, I understand. Appreciate you for the super chat, but this is just not the live to throw any of the Colorado bus under the bus. I mean, we won, so why? You know what I'm saying? It's like there's no reason to. This is a positive vibes live for me. Hit the like button for Malcolm. He's a great analyst. Appreciate that, Alan. Appreciate it, Blue Prestige. Is a hater, but keep donating. Okay, thumbs up anyway, y'all. Leave Shallow. I know, right? We won. Why we talking about any of the players? I mean, we won. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna sit here and talk about no players besides Colorado State. You know what I'm saying? Or the coaches, because they the ones was talking all that noise. Like MAGDOG, there were many high scoring games today across the board. Yeah, it was. They didn't take their stars out. Exactly. CU O-line, and that's a great comment, Selma, because there was a lot of rivalry games. So that's probably why you didn't see a lot of teams not taking their starters out. This was a personal weekend. So when no hard feelings being played today. Everybody was playing to put it on you, basically. Colorado O-line was on point. Facts. Tight end. Oh yeah, this is a great comment. She says Colorado O-line was on point. Tight end changes were felt on the field. I think that's what she mean. But hey, we had a tight end made a catch today. Did you guys see that? I think that was great. That was great. That was great adjustments. We had a tight end actually caught a pass today. I think that was great. Colorado switched out players. I didn't see Tyler, but I'm happier. Yeah, Tyler was at guard, but I'm happier than Norvell and the two uh, stooges who dissed us before the game. Imagine how they feel. You know what I'm saying? We dominated them. Shallow makes a lot of tackles. Facts. Mata missed G's. FP, man. What side you on? You know what I'm saying? We won today. Like, give us some stuff that you happy about. Proud of Shador remaining poised. Hey, Shador played great. He stood in the pocket and he played great. Need to get a taller kicker. That is the quarterback who was talking trash. I know, right? This is the guy that was talking trash. So I'm not even gonna finish reading this because your first few words is absolutely crazy to me. I'm not. I don't even see the rest of what you put down. You say, why are you so happy they won? I mean, you can't clearly see. Colorado. You can't see this. Why am I happy that I won? Can't believe you asked that. That's ridiculous. Shout out to FP. Let's see if he got something to say about Colorado winning today. He says, I'm happy we ran a bit more. Travis is Travis. This is great. I love this. This is a super chat to me. You know what I'm saying? After a win the way we won, that is considered a super chat. That quarterback was pissed off, bad sportsmanship, and they talked about Shador walking off the Nebraska game, not realizing he left because of the concussion. Man, I feel good about us moving forward. I feel great because you guys know Colorado is not going to play as as careless. You know what I'm saying? It's conference play for sure. MAGDOG TV going to go back to a yes man after this win. That's a good one. Fun fact: did y'all see former Buff Dylan Edward run back a punt? Don't care. He's not a part of Colorado, so no, I don't. I don't. I mean, I didn't. I heard about it, but it wasn't on my mind any. Shador throw is a beautiful. Keeping them on reserve, huh? Yeah, exactly. Need to put it together with less penalties. Yeah, I do. I will say some takeaways. We do have to clean it up with penalties for sure. We still need to get Amari and Miller in the games. I do agree. I want to see Amari and Miller get some reps. Defense played really well. Gotta eliminate those splash plays. Travis should do it. Travis 2 touchdowns and an interception is insane. Pass breakups and tackles. Yeah, Travis played great. I mean, phenomenal. What he had like 12 catches today, 15. I'm not sure. He had a crazy stat. We have 2 Heisman candidates on the same team. Facts. We finally ran the ball, man. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a reason to smile. We finally ran the ball, man. We finally saw them running the ball. Because like I say, the first drive, I kind of like, I got shook. I'm like, oh, we're going through the same things last week. I got scared. When they went up 3-0, again, y'all know I'm very, very honest with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I started to panic because I'm so used to this same thing over and over every week all throughout last year. So when I saw that type of drive, I was like, we finna lose this game, but they finally got it together. Michael in the house, what's going on? Defense had a good game. Offense got to be a little more consistent, but happy that we came back smart and fast. I mean, clearly Green is green in the stomach because of the win. Yeah, I mean, Green played great. I mean, the hits that we saw with him, we saw some hard hits, man. The whole defense played great. I'm like I'm like Coach Prime. I'm happy. It feels good. 55 not getting kicked out for targeting was BS. Again, that's why I say I don't like to kind of like get. I'm not an unbiased type of person, man, because 55 and then you also and they can say Bentley didn't get kicked out. You know what I'm saying? Because Bentley had one where he could have got kicked out as well. For the most part, the refs pretty much called a great game. I mean, they was calling a lot of the late hits. It was a great called game. And then it was also controlled. It was less dirty plays. That's what we seen last year. MagDog TV, I'm happy with the win. There are always room for improvement, but MagDog, no matter how much we win by and how we win the goal, we'll always be moved when it comes to this program. Yes. Reggie says MagDog, good win, but it shouldn't have took them that long to know Michael Welch can run the ball and why they throwing when the game is over. Run that. I agree with you, Reggie. I was getting a little bit frustrated too, but I understood it. I kind of sat back and thinking at first when I first was seeing it, I was like, why are we doing this? My whole thought was, let's just make sure everybody stay healthy. Let's not get anybody injured. But I started to think like, okay, I can kind of understand it's personal all over from the coaches. I feel like even Pat Shermer took this game personal, the way he was calling some of the calls. Why did it take so long for them to finally go to Michael Welch? Sometimes you have coaches that play favoritism, and I think that Coach Prime loves Charlie Offerdall, and it was kind of hard for him to walk away from him. So it took some heat from the Colorado Buffs fans, along with injuries, for him to have to go to Michael Welch. And I think Michael Welch made it worth waiting for his number to be called. He didn't cry, didn't complain. You didn't see any drama coming from the Welch family. He just waited for his opportunity. He took advantage of that. I mean, he absolutely played a great game today. 65 yards from Michael Welch, a true freshman, in this offense is damn good. I mean, to his old self facts. Shepard had a good game, yeah, he did, but he got to make that catch. That what NFL scouts want to see. Yeah, Shepard had some key catches. Jonte Wester had some key catches. Jimmy Horn Jr. had some key catches. Travis had some key catches. We had a tight end had a key catch. Michael Welch had some catches. I mean, Shador was spreading the ball all around. Pat needs to continue to use the motion in the offense. We need to improve the ground attack by having plays where the guards and tackles pull on sweeps. You got a good point, Allen. But you know what's the good thing about that is that when Colorado get back to Boulder and they all watch film as far as conference play, they can feel good. The fact that they're 2-1 and working on what you just said, improving the ground attack and stuff like that. Those are things they can do this upcoming week, but they can be excited while they installing this what you're saying right now. You are definitely spot on. Shout out to Clear Cut Decision. Clear Cut Decision sent me a actual comment of the video I made 7 hours ago saying Michael Welch was going to get at least 60 or 70 yards. You know what I'm saying? And he was watching it live. He was like, "You was talking about this." I'm like, "Man, I can call a game, man. I'm not cocky. I'm very humble. You know what I'm saying? I still feel like I have to improve. You know, I'm taking courses for my scouting and all of that outside of YouTube, but hey, I can call a game, man, for real. You are definitely spot on and making calls. You had this one in the bag. Everyone plays an important role in winning the game. So no, we're not gonna get rid of Shiloh. It would be stupid. Usually, the people that have a problem with Shiloh comes from the Sanders haters. Oh yeah, I was off my seat with the bus rushing. Had a lot of adjustments this game. They looked good finally. Yes. As a Buckeye fan, I gotta tell you, Colorado, you guys are coming from a mansion and it's not built in 1 or 2 years. Hey, that's love right there, Zachary. From a Buckeye fan showing love. That's dope. Michael says, "Bring me on." All right, I'm gonna share the link again. Wasn't Amari and Miller in at the end? Yeah, they put him in during the end or whatever the case is. So he played. Not gonna lie, everyone was tripping after 1-1 last week, including myself. But not slow now. Slowly but surely, our Porter guys and talent is beginning to show out. Facts. Of course, yeah, we always. I know I was. I'm not gonna sit here and, like I said, I'm an honest person with y'all, so we definitely, for sure. Linebacker play was phenomenal. 41, feel the hole like a pro. Shout out to Protect Your Peace. Shador seemed off at the beginning, like his head was not in it. What? That is crazy. Shout out to Protect Your Peace. Appreciate you for that. Shador seemed off at the beginning. Yeah, that's crazy if you feel that way. I felt like Shador was pretty much, he was on one. He was on that perfect timing. Malcolm, where is Wiggins, the edge rusher we acquired from LSU? I'm unsure. I didn't see him. Hill Green was great. Hill Green was great. Even the announcer started saying, "I love this player. He's very, very aggressive. He come down and make the tackle." That defense is great, man. I definitely I'm surprised a little bit that our defense starting to look better than our offense is. That's a little surprising to me. I felt like it was the other way around before this season, and it's looking like the defense is what's going to be the strength of our team, and that is going to be scary for teams that have to face us. We can make some noise. Y'all heard the announcer say that if y'all watch the game, we can really make some noise in the Big 12, and especially if our O-line keep doing what they're doing. And coaches continually make adjustments, because I think this season will all come down to coaching. He says that ground game was very good and will only get better. The NFL caliber coaches will adjust even more and dominate. Colorado State garbage. Wait, they garbage, but they ain't what talking like they was garbage. Guys, come on, 244 in the chat. We have 7 likes. Wow, that's crazy. Appreciate that, sis. Maybe that part of that 244 is coming out of the Colorado State camp, and that's cool with me. Colorado, you guys are going to get it's a lot of it's, and then another thing, sis, there's a lot of people frustrated. You know what's weird? When we lose, I have a lot of live likes. Like, I have a lot of likes when we lose. But I guess everybody's not happy we won. Colorado, you guys are going to get there. A road to success is not built in 2 years. Hey, we coming now, though. I understand what you're saying, but I feel like we're here now. We did it to give the reserves game time experience. Man, they have to do that against quality teams. Colorado State. I mean, I don't want to hear that, because you guys don't follow Colorado, so you don't know what comes out of Colorado State camp. You know what I'm saying? They talk noise all the way through all this off season, and it was time for us to play and put them in a place. So it was personal. I love the changes with the O-line. Yes, we need to continually keep that same lineup. Can't wait to see the PFF grades this week, because I feel like it's gonna look a lot better for the O-line. Refs robbed Jimmy Horn from nice yardage pass completion. I know, right? They call holding on that play. Prime going to Florida State next season. Yeah, you wish. I know this Shedeur play a lot better playing up tempo. We have to take the same momentum into next week to beat Baylor. Yes. We got to keep that same energy going into conference play. Michael Welch is a back that you got to feed him. He is the future. Yes. So I see nobody want to join the chat. Like I say, when we lose, everybody like, you know what I'm saying? They join the chat. When we win, it's crazy. Yep, that's a Georgia boy. That's how we built wait our turn, then take over. Oh, that's dope. He is a Georgia boy. I really wanted 40 points. Yeah, I wanted them to run it up too. Appreciate you, bro. Keep doing you. Continue to strive, and always keep God first. Everything else will follow. Real talk. Appreciate that, Reggie. 100%. 1,000%. I definitely appreciate it. Referees appeared consistent in calls for the most part. Yeah. The refs call a great game for sure.
Man, I'm pleased with how they played, man. You know, but this is the big problem I got with the whole game. Man, the refs on the sneak side, man, they on some bull jive, man. I'm telling you, they on some bull jive. Now we got to call a spade a spade. They don't. You see how they treated Shedeur when dude came like that? They weren't even trying to talk about that, even when it's clear on the film that dude speared with the helmet. But you see how they calling, like they're trying to create plays that we done did dirty, and they own that shit, you know, and calling false holds. When you see the film in front of us, dude didn't move. And ain't nobody really coming on there saying, everybody saying, man, we love to win. It's a conspiracy, man. These folks is going, the refs involved with it too, man. It's on film. They biased. You can't tell me they're not.
They don't like us at all.
And
what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts as far as at the end? You know, you got a lot of people saying we should have ran the ball with 2 minutes left. 3 minutes left. Do you have a problem with Coach Prime showing them like you've been talking about me not being a good coach? You finna feel this. That's basically how I took it. Y'all finna feel this. How do you feel about as far as that mentality?
By me, that type of mentality, by me, have coached you before. I preach that, like, let's give him. That's what got him where he at right now. So
that makes sense.
Yeah, let's run it up. I mean, why not try to give people your best all the time, no matter how the other people feel about it? Let's go and get out. Yeah.
That make a lot of sense. Is you pleased with this game, or is there some parts of the game you feel like you want to see better from the Buffs?
I want to say something about the defense. Like, we had to start categorizing the defense is every third down. I'm the first one ever said this in life. Listen to the quote I'm finna give you. No one in the history of the world ever said what I'm finna say. You have to start rating every third down as a touchdown. So every third down stop, 3 and out that the defense get, you categorize that as 7 points. So all the stops that the defense get, we give them 7 points. Third and fourth down, we categorize that as 7 points. And you add the 7 points up. Let's count all the 3 and outs to Shador's touchdowns and see where it weighs at. I already did the math already. So next time I talk to you, I want you to give me that answer. Check all they 3 and outs, the defense, throughout 3 games. See how that shit add up. You get them 7 for that.
So do you feel good as far as going into this conference play?
I like the defense. That's the point of me saying that. I'm impressed with the defense. That's the answer I got. I'm impressed with the defense. And we're going to take it from there. Defense did a really good job. They have been doing a good job, but it's just been spread it out a little bit. But yeah, I know what the offense can do if we have time. So my main focus is, can we stop people? And that's going to keep us in the game. When we ain't clicking, motherfuckers fumbling, dropping passes. See, the stage is big. You saw them folks dropping them things right in their lap. Because this big business right here. So a lot of people can't take this pressure, man. Coach Prime, and he'll tell you, he said all the time, he'll apply pressure, man.
Yep.
See what I'm talking about? See, it goes both ways. Like, it goes with the team and people around him. He holds people accountable, man. And folks just got a problem with that. I parent like that. I come in my babies like that and all that. Don't say it is and it ain't. Handle the business, do what you need to do, all that. So a lot of people is intimidated by it. And look, Prime ain't gonna hit every single time, but he been hitting throughout his lifetime. So why wouldn't he bet on himself and say things? Some of the times it don't come true, but he winning. He at 80% in my book. He mean what he say. When he go for things, Coach Prime, he goes to the top. He don't say, I'm a star right here, star right there. No, he gonna say, I'm gonna win the first time out. Even if I lose, I'm gonna go out swinging, winning the first time I try. You see how that go? So that's where the problem come in there with the power foul ball. Not a real boss, man. Stop playing with dude, man. Dude been having bad balls, and I'm talking about winning out here with the Jerry Curl and all that type of shit, making kids that can get out. Power foul ball. Wish he could be the man that Deion Sanders is, man. He a clown, man. I will fry his ass, man.
Yep.
I stick up for Deion just on that alone. Like, come on, man. You can't compete with this man's life, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Man,
Scott said, I'm at Cubs career, man. We finna go out, man. You know, we finna go get it out. Jump in the Maserati and all that. Hit the land. I live in Glendale, Arizona. So yeah, I'm out here with the heat, living good, truck driver, riding fresh,
right
all
there.
that.
One thing for sure is that when you chime in, you keep your boy motivated, man. Now it's our first live that we real excited, man. Hopefully, like you say, we can carry this over with Baylor as well. I definitely appreciate you chiming in.
Okay, man. I got you, man. Love you, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah, much love to you. And enjoy
Yeah.
the rest of your weekend.
Yeah.
All right, so we got another one that want to chime in with us. We got a DMT. What's going on with your DMT?
What's going on, big dog? You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, man. I like the bounce back they had today. I'm looking at the press conference. I see Shador brought the whole O-line in there. I think that's a good showing, especially after a lot of the comments the media had for him last week, basically saying he threw his O-line under the bus. I think even from that perspective, I think the media, they did what they do. Obviously, they took the question out when they were showing his clip. So people don't understand. The question was literally, they asked him about Dylan Raiola. He didn't just bring it up himself. So I do think the media is a lot of times y'all can't hear nobody.
Yeah, I had lost him right there. Yeah, you can rejoin. I had a technical problem. I'm gonna reshare the link. But yeah, it was definitely a great game for sure. I just reshared the link, Michael, if you want to join back in. Okay, there you go. Yeah, DMT. Okay, yeah. What you were saying as far as them running up the score at the end?
Yeah, no, I was just saying. I think they, like I said, I think they was trying to get. I know they were trying to get Travis to 100 yards, which I understand. But I do think at that point you want to keep testing the run game, man. Like I was happy what I saw in the run game today, and this is without Dallin Hayden. So imagine with him in the game. I think I saw Michael was averaging over 5 yards a carry.
Yeah.
I think they averaged over 5 yards a carry as a team. Even Charlie got in there and got a nice little run at the end. So yeah, it's against Colorado State, and their front seven isn't anything to be like gawking about, but I think the fact that you're able to run the ball and you see the difference it makes, like you got to be able to run the football. This is college football, and I know there's a lot of new Colorado fans. You're gonna win football games, So I appreciate them trying to establish the run. They just got to get a little bit better. Like I'm still seeing some coaching mistakes that have to be fixed. Like even with last week, I don't put a lot of that on the team. I think a lot of that is coaching. It's scheme. It's, putting your players in the best position to be successful. And I think they're doing them a disservice when they don't do that. When you don't run the football, when you don't let your O-line get legs going on, when you don't let them drive off the ball and move somebody. That's what you want to do as an O-lineman. So I was happy they allowed me to do that. I want to see more. I would like to see 20, 25 carries at least out of the running backs. Like that should be a standard. Like at least 20, 25. So hopefully when Dallin get back, they can start, running the ball more. But I think they'll be fine. I was happy with what I saw of the defense. Honestly, a lot of people may not like this. I think the defense probably plays better just as a team when Shiloh's not on the field. And I say that because I think Cam is a much better communicator in general. I think Cam, and I just think they respect Cam. The roster's never been the issue to me. It's all about scheme and coaching. So, like the defensive line, I'm liking the depth they're building. What the national media is not going to talk about is like the amount of depth they play with. They rotate a lot of guys on that D line, which is a good thing. You don't need that late in the season. A lot of guys getting experience. Like I'm liking seeing Arden Walker out there and BJ Green and making plays and Hayes. You see Tajay sometime. I got to go back and watch the film because I want to see Barnes. I want to see if he arrived this week. I want to see if he made some plays. I know they were really pushing him in practice to kind of step his level up. That's the guy that came from Alabama. He's 6'5", 300. That's the guy you need to be a freak for you down the stretch. You need him to like really figure it out and play to his potential. So
how you feel about Green? You're a former player. What's your thoughts on Green? Do you feel like he's like very, very good?
I think Green is an NFL guy. I think he's a 4th, 5th round guy. I like how he uses his hands. I think he's really aggressive. I know he likes that bull rush. He just probably has to get a little bit more. And they've been doing well, man. I can't really complain. They just got to keep it going, keep working. I like Hayes off the edge. I think he's another NFL guy. And I'm really just excited to see the young guys develop. You know, because they're going to be important, man. Everybody talking about, is he going to stay the next year? Well, this is how you find out. You know, you got to see those young guys look like they're going to be ready to step in a role next year. Because I'm curious about that myself. Just from a recruiting perspective, I haven't seen anything that says, hey, he's going to be there long term. You know what I'm saying? I think they ranked like 84th in recruiting. That's not where you want to be in September at all, because you got first signing day in 3 months. And if you know college recruiting it's really like a 2 to 3 year process. Like, you really start recruiting these kids when they sophomores and juniors, and you recruit them all the way up until the end of their senior year. So that's probably one of my main critiques with Prime's recruiting style. Because like I said, I've been around college football a long time. Nobody has had success with lazy recruiting. It just doesn't work. You got to recruit. That's one of the main jobs. Like, and you can't live. I think he should sign 20 to 25 high school guys. Like, offer it.
So you're not really big on the transfer portal?
No, I'm not. I think you should only use it to fill holes. I don't think you should be recruiting 30, 40 trend. Like, I get his philosophy. Like, this is like free agency, it's NFL. These guys have played, their experience. But the thing about college football, and it showed up last week in Nebraska. I always account for inspired play, right? And when I say inspired play, this is when teams that ain't supposed to win or ain't supposed to hang with you are hanging with you, where they're beating you. That's inspired play. That's college football. Why? Because teams are recruiting guys that really want to play for their school. They're hard workers. They may be legacy kids. You know, their parents may have went there, their grandparents. And there's just a certain kind of passion in college football when you recruit a guy that wants to be there, right? That always wanted to be there. And when you have a team of those guys, it shows up. Like Nebraska, that's the kind of team they have. They have guys that wanted to play for Nebraska, legacy guys. Now, they fill some holes in the portal, but the whole team is pretty much guys that recruited out of high school. It's a difference when you come into your freshman class with 20, 25 other freshmen like you. And these are the guys you're going to be with 3 to 4 years. So by that year 3, year 4, y'all already locked in. These like your brothers. You know everything going on. You don't get that in the transfer portal. Like,
that's true.
You get the spring ball, you get summer, but you give about 6 months to really hang around each other and figure this out. And that's just not enough to me. So I think
Saban and Kirby Smart, not to cut you off, like that's how they're so dominant. Georgia, Bama.
Exactly. If you watch the big programs, like even now, you're going to see Georgia, Alabama, Texas is a good example. They're going to recruit 20, 25 high school guys, and they're going to fill holes in the portal. They may grab 8 or 9 portal guys, but their class is going to be like 80% high school. And I think you still got to maintain that consistency. Like if Prime went to high schools and just visited, or even sent because I don't even know if the assistants go into high schools. I haven't seen them go on the road to recruit.
I agree. I do feel like if he can take advantage of the recruiting with his name alone, I think he can really do a lot better. I mean, because he's competing with guys just straight out for guys that just left a team a few months ago, and they all putting it together within 6 months. So imagine what he can do with, like you say, a team that's been built for 4 years. Like.
Exactly. And I was debating this with somebody. They were like, well, Prime can't get because I'm like, man, Prime can get 2 or 3 5-stars and like 8 or 10 4-stars and the rest 3-star guys that really work hard. He can fill a class like that with 20, 25 guys. And they were like, nah, man, you can't get that many 4-stars in Colorado. I'm like, he could. I know he could. I know he could get at least 10. I've seen like a TCU, Kansas State, and really good recruit. I've seen South Carolina recruit their ass off this past year.
And look what he's doing at Jackson State, being able to get, and that's why I feel like they wanted him out of there. Just can you imagine if he would have been able to do that at HBCU?
Yeah, I mean, if you don't go nowhere else, man, go to the high schools in Texas and Florida. If you don't do nothing else, and you can get into the Dallas high schools, you from over there. He still got a house there, like you can get into the Dallas high schools. You can get into Florida. you know, and then you could dip in Louisiana wherever you need to go. But they got to take that approach if this thing want to sustain. Because I'm looking at next year. Okay, you're gonna have Seaton. Mayer's probably gone. You'll have Hank on the O line. Tyler Brown's probably gone, and Benson, if he decide he could, I think he can stay another year. But a lot of those guys probably gonna be gone. You got to replace your quarterback. You got to replace Will Shepard, Travis Hunter, LeJontay Wester, and you got to replace a lot of guys on defense. And you don't have a bunch of freshmen and sophomores that you've been raising in the program to be ready to fill those roles. So he's gonna have to go back to the portal again, and that's not what you want to do every year.
I agree, and I appreciate you for the Cash App cough. Yeah, I agree with you. I feel like he's definitely gonna have to. He has no choice after this season to start recruiting for sure.
Yeah, I think you got to start recruiting now. Like, you should have started recruiting yesterday. Like that, then he really should have started hitting hard in like January. You had all summer. You know, you should have been really hitting hard in the summer. I don't know if they did any camps, like, because I know a lot of schools do like satellite camps, and I had the kids come to the campus and just like work out for them. Like, those are huge. So I just don't know, and it's crazy because I grew up an LSU fan. I'm an LSU fan. And they have our old player personnel manager, Corey Phillips. Corey Phillips was at LSU. So I know Corey knows how to put together a roster and how the recruiting should look. So I'm like, has he been giving different orders? Because I know he knows what it looks like. So why isn't he, you know, executing how he knows it's supposed to look? Because I know Brian Kelly was not tolerating, you know, how he would have been doing it before. So I don't know, man. It's just that's my only gripe with them. I want to see them sustain, and you know, I know winning goes along with recruiting. You got to do both at the same time. Like, there is no we're gonna start recruiting in November. No, it's too late. All the kids already took their visits. They already locked in. They know where they're going. They really like down to their final decisions at that point. So it's like, if you ain't in the race by then, it's probably over with.
So I'm gonna put you on the spot. What would you predict Colorado's record to be by the end of the season?
Before the season start, I had them at 8-4. I had to change my prediction a little bit after last week because that O-line play really worried me. But I got them at 7-5.
Okay.
I got them at 7-5.
That's not bad. I mean, that's
and this is actually after Cam Rising went down in Utah, and after I watched Kansas play and I watched Texas Tech play. I think Kansas and Texas Tech are winnable games, and I also think Utah is a winnable game now. I do believe they'll get boat raced by Kansas State. I think Dylan Edwards is going to show out that game too. I think they'll have a day, but I think they finish 7-5 and make a bowl game. I think they can do that, and probably they'll be about 4th or 5th in the Big 12, which isn't bad.
Yeah. So we're gonna definitely have to see them. Have to get you out.
I mean, look, I wanted 9-3. That's what I want. I would like to see 9-3 because that's a great season. I think they compete for the Big 12 in that situation, and they can get a chance to get into the playoff. But I got to see more. So we're going to see after Baylor.
Okay, that sounds good. But definitely chime in with the chat. You know, after Baylor, obviously, to everybody in the chat, they definitely like to hear your input on it. And you sound like you know a lot. You played the game before, so we need people like you in the chat for sure.
For sure, big dog. Appreciate you having me.
All right, anytime.
Take it easy, man.
All right. You said, where is Amarian Miller? I mean, Amarian Miller played. He played at the end. You got to understand, we got so many wide receivers. I still feel the same as far as Amarian Miller. I do feel like that, you know, he needs some go. But he did get in the game. You know what I'm saying? And so, because think about it, some people didn't get in the game. Draylon Miller didn't get in. Caleb Mathis didn't get in. So he did get in, but I do want to see him get some reps for sure. So it says, MAGDOG, I told you, Micah, LeJontay, and Shepard need touches. Too many damn penalties, but I'm happy. Yes, you're right. I mean, you did say that for sure. And Micah took advantage of that for sure. Corey says, much respect for win, build on that O-line, protect, establish strong running game. I want uh, to see more of the tight end in the offense. Yes, Corey, that's a very, very good comment. I want to see more tight end play in the offense as well, because I feel like if we can play like that, we're going to be tough to beat. Travis, 3 games over 100 yards. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, that is absolutely crazy. 3 games over 100 yards. I think that is ridiculous. And then he don't even get off the football field. So he says they need some slants and trick plays that side throwings never worked. Yeah, more tight end play, especially for the blitz. Yeah, I would agree to that. But I have to give them credit for showing us a tight end. I mean, it's been so long since I've seen a tight end. I've been seeing 5 wide for so long. Now we finally know we got a tight end, and he's decent. I mean, he was able to catch a first down pass. So I think there's a lot of reasons to be excited if you're a Colorado Buff or Coach Prime supporter, regardless of what kind of Buff supporter you are. I think it's a good way or a sports better. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what it is, you should want to consider Colorado for sure. So, I mean, I think that's it. I think this was a very good live. I ain't gonna lie, like I said, I was a little. He says, I think Miller is going into the portal. He would be crazy, Rodney. He would be absolutely crazy to go to the portal because I don't know no team that pass as much as Colorado. I mean, if he be patient and he wait on his opportunity, he's definitely gonna be one of the starters in the future. Just like our guy DMT. Shout out to DMT. You guys know he knows football. Just like he said, there's a lot of guys that's leaving after this season. So if Miller is smart, he's gonna stay. I mean, who wouldn't want to be in that offense? I mean, they showing that they want to pass the ball. And if you're a wide receiver, I mean, man, good morning from the Bahamas. Much love to you. I love listening to your balanced views. Appreciate it. The defense ain't that good. They get lucky. Luck count. So proud of the O-line. Facts. Miller is not getting any time. Like I said before, Miller just has to be patient. If he be patient with this offense, he's definitely going to get his chance for sure. Because Will Shepherd leaving, Jimmy Horn leaving, Travis Hunter leaving. That's 3 guys that's starting right there leaving. LaJohntay Weston. I mean, it goes on and on. So Amari and Miller going to have a legit chance to